Hi folks, and welcome back to this Let's Play of Stellaris. Let's have a look at actually where we stand at the moment by loading, of course, our game as we progress to it. My name is Sonelias, and let's see how things stand. So first things first, of course, is let's have a general overview of the actual map itself. We're currently not engaged in any wars. As you can see, we got a bit of realm up there, realm up there, realm up there, and of course another chunk here. So we're actually basically quartered, you could say. Now we have actually been exploring or analyzing some of the debris from our encounters. We've got some inactive buildings, and actually the buildings that are active, we can actually upgrade those. So let's go through that process of upgrading those one at a time. And of course, whenever they are, science buildings, we need to tell the system what kind of upgrade we want to basically put through on there. So we're doing that at the moment, as you can see. I'd actually want to do the same on some of those other worlds here. I've got enough resources at hand, so I'm able to do this quite easily. Okay. Seems to be it for the moment. We can clear some of this debris here, or at least these sheets of ice. Okay. More upgrades are possible. As you can see, there's a whole big range of different upgrades that I can actually go through. Not sure why I haven't done it earlier, but unless it's of course due to the new technology I've just developed. Looks like my older worlds have got all the upgrades already. So it's probably to do with the fact that these are relatively new colonies. So let's get the clock running in the meantime. Let's have a look at our research. We're doing quite well, as you can see. Okay. Look at that boost here. That's manic.
Debris analyzed.
Plus 120%. Wow. It says it's due to the stored. I don't see any stored bits there, so okay. Okay. More debris has been analyzed, which is good. Let's have a look at where all of our science ships are. We've got colony ships ready. Do I have any colonies that I can actually establish here? Looks like I got a secondary world in this system here. Size 14, Alpine world. Yeah, maybe I do want to colonize this. Maybe. Doesn't cost me much in terms of our influence, so that's a good thing.
Debris analyzed.
Which one are we going to pick? It doesn't really matter which one does it. They all got pretty much the same traits. So I'm just going to put it down there. More analysis of
System
debris.
survey complete.
Perfect. Any further debris? No, it doesn't look like it. So that science ship should be able to travel to one of the wormholes here. Not that one here. I'd like to go to the Demon's Maw. To be precise, I just like to go to the center there. Upgrades have been completed on 2 different worlds. And of course we completed a survey here. This one is currently just in a bare system. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to return this back to one of my worlds here. This world is colonizable as well. It looks like
Construction complete.
Size 13. It's an Alpine world as well. In terms of surface, nothing really remarkable here. Maybe later on we'll come back onto there.
Colonization in progress.
Construction ship is
complete.
ready. Any particular buildings or any stations I can build here that I don't have as of yet? Nope, doesn't look like it. That one's still out of our reach, unfortunately. Same goes for that one. One of our trade deals has come to an end. It's fine. No problem with that. I don't necessarily need to renew that, but here, that's very, very close to our edge. Yeah, we can just keep on going as is, it looks like. Anything here? I would say yes. Mining station. Research station. Anything else? It doesn't look like it, does it? Ah, there's more here. Mining station as well as a research station. Okay, good. This one here we could colonize if we wanted to. Is there just one world? There's one Thunder world, that's about it. There's a Savannah world there. Yeah, clock's running at the top speed. What are we actually researching? Biolab upgrades, minerals, energy credit, and so forth. So, yeah. This one is in orbit. Yep, that one's in orbit. That one is in orbit as well, I believe. Oops. Go back there. Let's make sure it is in orbit. That one's in orbit as well. Why am I saying it's in orbit? Because actually that gives you a reduction in terms of your maintenance fees.
Construction
So look at the surfaces here. Constructing a colony, that's fine. I can upgrade all these buildings here. Is there maybe an extra useful building I can put onto here to basically encourage further growth? Doesn't look like it at the moment. I can put a military academy here if I wanted to. Yeah, I could do. Why not? And here, of course, I'm going to build more power plants. Ah, we completed some research. I didn't see the message for that, but that's fine. Ecological adaptation. Resettlement cost. Share the burden. Xeno armies. That's a rare one. Interesting. Hope I won't need it, but yeah, let's research it anyways. And the top one will be completing shortly as well. Just go through all these here again. As you can see, significantly more upgrades are available because the previous batch had completed already. What are we going to put on here? This one. We've still got these clearance orders in place, so yeah, that'll go through nicely. Any clearance to be done in these worlds here? It doesn't look like it, does it? Let's look at the services to be clear. Yeah, that one can be upgraded. Maybe I should build something here. Let's build a research lab there. There's Unity. Here I've got some bits in place already. That one's still growing. There I could maybe do some mining. Let's build something else here. Something that basically increase my... I was kind of hoping to be able to build something that increases happiness, but I don't seem to have anything. Maybe a planetary shield would be useful. Yeah. Let's go with that as it stands there. Again, further upgrades here. Right.
Colony
Have we got any
established.
neighbors? Ooh, yeah, cool. Of course, power building here. We want to basically build a food building here. We want to put more power production in place here as well.
Research complete.
Research facility. There's a mining facility we can build here. I can actually then accompany that with a droid.
Construction complete.
Of course, I'm going to build myself a monument. And maybe also some other things, like for example a frontier clinic. Always useful to have. What else could I build that would be of use? I think that's it for the moment. We completed some more research. Good. Capacitor fields, jump drive. No, I don't want the jump drive because it's a bit dangerous at the moment. That one's quite interesting though, but let's see. Research speed. Again, that's a dangerous one. Let's go for the plasma thrower for the moment. Should be a really, really quick one. It's a very early on technology. Okay. More upgrades. I can keep on feeding the queue with more upgrade orders here. I'll basically slowly progress to one after the other through all those. So lots of research agreements are basically expiring, which is fine. Let them come to us this time instead of us going to them. In terms of our factions, how are we doing? That one's not really too happy, but okay, what can we do? Subjugation. please them. Aggressive diplomacy. Galactic nemesis. 3 neighboring empires we have to be the rival of. Are we their rival already? I believe so. Yeah, it says end rivalry, so we must be their rival already. These guys here, are we their rival? I can form a defensive pact. No, I don't really want to do that. What can I do with these guys? I can basically offer migration. I don't want to do that. I believe they're already my rival. I'm not going to offer tribute to them. Forget about it. What about these guys here? Offer protectorate status. I can't do that, unfortunately. These guys here, I can declare them my rival, which is these guys here. A relatively big one, so I can actually make them my rival. How are they doing? They don't really like us at the moment, do they? Okay. Let's have a look at our
Research
factions.
complete.
Aggressive diplomacy, border expansion, local rivalry. The rival of at least one neighboring emperor will please the path to victory committee, which is okay, fine. Leviathan Slayer. Have I actually slayed any Leviathans? I have one here,
Construction
didn't I?
complete.
I completed that research. Planetary sensor range I can increase. Colony development speed. Let's go for that laser. That should be completed in, yeah, as you can see, 1 month. It's a really, really quick one. As you can see, that one's completed here. Tomb world habitability increase. That's a nice one. Let's pick a new one for this one here. Do lasers. Again, should be a really, really quick one. Really early days technology. I don't have anything in there yet, so yeah, that will be useful to basically get into there. Their rival already? I'm not sure. No, it doesn't look like it. These guys are subjects, which is good. These guys here, how are they doing? They are equivalent in terms of technology is overwhelming, it says, which is interesting. These guys here. Really? Okay. Insult, declare rivalry. Nope.
Construction complete.
Okay. Let's run through these worlds once again. I know I've gone through these before, so it's a continuous thing for me to do. To keep on just issuing all those upgrade orders.
Complete.
Just put them in the queue, and the upgrade itself will happen eventually. Research should be useful to get that over here. There we go. More power plants would be useful to get over here. I don't have any food production here yet. That would be a useful thing, wouldn't it? Probably should do the same here, or I can actually put on the research already. Energy. Here, food seems to be the majority share of that particular square. Here, more energy. I can actually focus, of course, on that energy grid. Right, let's see how we're doing there. Good. So you can see we got a surplus of 94 in terms of food production, which gives us an extra population growth speed of 12%. Pretty decent. Institute of Technology, Planetary Administration. Okay, cool. Make sure we're going at top speed once again. 1 month for that top
Research
one.
complete.
Cool. Let's choose a new one. Energy weapon attack speed, new UV laser, Guardian point defense, plasma cannon. Well, let's go for that spiral feed power hub. Let's just see what it does. One of the things I haven't actually done here is I haven't invested anything in terms of some of my core worlds. And of course I got new technology here that I could potentially utilize there. As you can see, I can upgrade these buildings here. Still can't clear that because, of course, that's the Wandering Forest, which makes sense. What I wanted to do here, and if I go to Chara Prime, I want to basically in my spaceport start building more battleships.
Research complete.
Minerals, additional mineral extraction, which is good. Flak, artillery, armor increase. Let's go for the armor increase. Again, top speed of the game. I'm going to be doing a little bit of trading with some of these guys here.
Construction complete.
I'm going to trade for minerals. Basically got enough minerals, or enough energy I maybe should say, to trade for that. Which of course means I can basically put more stuff into
Construction complete.
Now if I look carefully, I'm pretty sure, as you can see, I've got another one here where I can actually build them
Construction
with a bit
complete.
of efficiency. Okay, ran out of minerals there, which is, yeah, can happen. Let us end this charade. Okay, cool. Where are these guys here? Ah, cool. They have declared us their rival as well. That'll be lovely. Have they got any alliances at all? They have got a non-aggression pact, but they also got a independence guarantee on someone else. These guys here. Okay, so if I look at where my armies are, I got this one here. I might want to move that one there already, and of course I can pick up one of my construction ships here to start building some mining stations, research stations, and so forth there. Got the space, I own it, so yeah, why not? Alright, what have we got up here? Have I got anything undeveloped? I got the feeling my borders have expanded slightly. So it might potentially give me access to some extra bits. It doesn't look like that's actually happened over here. Let's in the meantime build some more wormhole stations. Like down here again, I can basically build a wormhole station. Maybe it's a good idea to basically build another colony here. So I've got colony ships anyways, at my disposal, don't I? A tomb world. Interesting. So let's enter orbit here.
Construction complete.
Ah, I can build a new space station. I don't have that as of yet. What shall I build? Crew quarters? That was a useful one. What can I build here? Crew quarters. More upgrades, and let's build some other things like an observatory, engineering bay, and maybe synchronized defenses. These are already up to speed, but something has happened here. Crew quarters, I'll put those in place as well. Okay, we're building that already. Good. Let's look at the surfaces here. We have completed some construction in some places, so I'm just going to carry on to the next one.
Construction
Nothing
complete.
here, nothing here. There is an upgrade I can do on there.
Construction complete.
Cool. So this is the one that's expanding at the moment. I might want to swap
Construction
over to this one here. So for any future ships that are basically
Construction
building here.
complete. Research complete.
Ooh, I'm able to colonize it now. Should I colonize it or not? I'm not sure. Tomb world habitability 20% increase, which is good. What else can I do? I can basically increase my sector count once again, which should be very, very useful, I think. The Loop Institute. Let's maybe go for the sector increase. Very useful one, I think. 75 months, so that's going to be a relatively
Construction
long
complete.
one. Just going to wait for that to become available, and then actually I should be able to build that quite easily. And then basically, of course, will increase my border range here as well.
Construction complete.
Alright, increasing the game speed once again. Do I need to trade again? No, I don't need to trade at the moment. There's stagnant ascendancy. I will take some of these on in a second, I think. I think this one in particular would be useful. Because they're a bunch of, yeah, Not too nice, guys. The question is where... Ooh, they are still in superior mode. Naval capacity is inferior. Technology is overwhelming. Fleet power is equivalent. Okay.
Construction complete.
Okay. Capacity and power, of course, is different. The power is actually reflected down here. So the cumulative power is similar. I'm not going to release them, that's for sure. Alright, these guys are down here. These guys are up there. Now, if I'm going to go to war with these guys here, I want to make sure that I got my armies available to do something with them.
Construction complete.
Alright, let's move that one out as well. Someone has died. One of my scientists. I do, of course, want to basically recruit a new guy here. Have I got anyone on the ships that would be useful to put on here? I don't think so. Let's recruit a brand new one. Look at that. Custom AI assistant. That's a nice one to have. Cyborg. Why is this one not a cyborg? Right, plus 44. That's a very, very good starting point. Particularly since he's only level 2 at the moment. The rest is level 5. And that basically 45 versus the 44. That's very, very nice to see. Age 150, 140, and then this one's 59. Okay. Look at that, all these upgrades I can perform here again.
Construction complete.
Okay. Let's see what else we can do. So I'm still waiting in terms of colonizing that world here. Should I really keep on waiting, or should I maybe invest in this world already? Let's start the process of colonizing it. So look at that, we find primitive farms on there.
In progress.
We find primitive factories on there, more primitive farms, and of course a bomb crater as well. Do any of my factions mind if I basically go for that? It doesn't look like it. Cool, this one's very, very happy, as you can see, 77% happiness. Research is still going to take 59 months here, as you can see. But in the meantime, already what we should be able to see here is that we are getting a slow spread of our borders. It's no longer being encroached upon by this power here, as we had earlier. You see a proper expansion of the borders occurring over there. Now, if I got my science ships here, are there any particular systems that still have a requirement for us to explore? It does look like it, doesn't it? So apparently there's some systems down here that we actually haven't explored yet. Which is good.
Construction complete.
Alright, I'll keep on buying that spice from them. Just make some of the people happy, which is good. We're going to go for this one here. Anything else? Nope. Let's just run through these worlds here one by one. Look at the services, what else we can potentially upgrade here. It's a continuous cycle where we see things happening. We keep on being able to upgrade some of the buildings, not necessarily all of them. Like for example this one here. Which one should we focus in on? We've got 0.5, 1, 2. So base is 2. So that's on that type here. Okay. Anything else? Nothing else to upgrade. Ah, this one here. Game speed at the max. Ooh, declare blah blah blah. Fine. Defensive pact. Interesting. Sorry, who's that again that they got that defensive pact with? These guys here. Where are they based again? It's the blue one there. That does create a little bit of an issue if I were to basically want to attack these guys here. But if I basically incite them to attack me instead, so if I insult them, that won't help them. Yeah, because they of course only got a defensive pact with them. They don't actually have a general alliance with them.
Construction complete.
Really? These guys again. Is the blue ones? No, that's the red ones. Interesting. They're increasing that slowly but steadily. These guys here, they've got a defensive pact as well, but it goes where? These guys are right next to me. I think I've already, I've reduced them once to a more reasonable level. They've got one alliance. That's basically with these guys here. Should in theory be able to handle them. In theory, but let's have a look. A mega structure here. Cool. It's a ring world. That's nice. Lucky them. I've not started building anything of that sort, have I? No. Let's maybe start that kind of construction somewhere as well. Right,
Construction complete.
Let's go back to, for example, here. Let's build a mega structure here. So I need a whole lot of stuff, as you can see. Sentry array site. Stage of the sentry array, gradually expand sensor range, eventually covering the entire galaxy. Cool. Science Nexus site. Cannot build around the star. Okay, lack. Okay, I lack the resources for that. That's fine. Dyson sphere. Cannot build it around black holes, neutron stars or pulsars. Cannot build due to existing orbital station. Okay. Yeah, I need to go to a regular star for that purpose. Let's say I want to do it in this one. I should be able to build it here. Yeah, it's just lacking resources at the moment. So I'm quite inclined to build this one here. It actually produces a lot of energy, as you can see. Alright, let's get that ship. Is that last one? Let's get it moving over here. Yeah, that was the last one there. Good.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Let's have a look at the surface here again. Yeah, just to upgrade this even further. This world here should be able to get some population growth in a minute. Be saving up for that megastructure for a while. My energy surplus is not as big as it had been before, partly caused by the fact that I'm not at around one of my key worlds at the moment. So let's maybe just move it back into orbit here until I'm ready to really declare war upon
Construction complete.
another world. So this one's not in orbit.
Colony established.
Either.
Research complete.
I know I'm exceeding my limit at the moment a little bit. Cool. Strike craft attack speed increase, kinetic artillery, neutron armor, kinetic weapon damage. Building, build speed. Let's go for the kinetic weapon damage. Extra 5% on that. Always welcome. Spiral feed hub. Significantly increased with no place in conventional physics. Implications night terrors and dreams of falling. Okay, so I need to really do this on worlds where I already got significant happiness. So what kind of happiness have I got on this world? Is that displayed here? I thought it was. I don't see. Yeah, adaptability is 100%. Happiness is pretty high. I can probably replace some of my food production on this world with some of this stuff here. So where do I want to move this person to? Let's move him to that latest world I just built. And let's give him that position here. So I'm moving that droid away from there. Same with this one here. Perfect. I'm going to resettle those two. I'm going to be building here, of course, is a mine. This one's operating the primitive factory at the moment, which in itself is fine. But what I actually want to do here, I want to basically increase my happiness, growth speed, those kind of things. Those kind of things, yeah, it just needs a bit of an investment on my part to get that established. So a lab would be useful here. That would be useful here as well. Any spots for energy at all? There's no energy specific spots. Weird. Okay.
Research complete.
Cool. Spiral feed power hub. Capacitor fields. Okay. Let's go for that one. Where do I want to build it? That's the good question. And what have we got here? Ministry of Benevolence. I've got a mine there. I cleaned up this spot here, didn't I? I actually got rid of one of the buildings here. I want to replace this with then the new building that we got. This one here. The spiral feed. What does this do? Significantly increase the power output of the planet using techniques that no place in conventional physics. So I don't really have much power production here to start off with, do I? I got 1, 2. Well, maybe I got more than I thought I had. So happiness will drop a little bit, but that, I guess that's worth it. Looking at this world though, we got a substantial amount of power production here. Is there anything I can actually get rid of here? Maybe the mining? I can maybe replace that with... Oh, I actually can only put it in on one world, it looks like. Frontier Clinic I was going to think, or maybe one of those other power production options, but nope, that doesn't work. Yeah, that should be fine. What do we have doing in terms of research? How close are we? We are still a good 38 months away. Research agreements have come to an end. Any further upgrades? Oh, yeah, I can do more upgrades
Construction
here.
complete.
More upgrades here as well. It looks like one of our people has died, unfortunately. Let's pause the game briefly. That's one of our science ship leaders. Research speed, let's go for this one here. Let's see, where is that ship at the moment? Let's give it the same orders as they had just a second ago. Which of course is assist with research. Okay, they want to basically trade, that's fine. Good, almost enough for our first proper megastructure. Our first one I basically want to build is basically one around
Construction complete.
Power production, I think. We're getting there. It's going to take a little while, but we're getting there. I can bump it up relatively quickly if I wanted to, by just again speaking to the trader here. I trade for minerals. There we go. Now, yes, I do have enough to basically build this here. Dyson sphere. Another one of our scientists has died, unfortunately, so we need to recruit yet another new one here. Again, that top one seems to be a very, very nice one to put on there.
System survey complete.
So as you can see, we're building a Dyson sphere here, or the mega structure. That one, that's perished, that's fine. So they declared war upon these guys here. Who's their ally? The Ghost Where, isn't it? And the Ghost Where have only got one other ally. So these guys here, if I were to declare war upon them, what could I basically hope to get from that? Galactic Tribune Union is a vassal of the digital realm. So they are already one of our vassals here, that's fine. Can I talk to them? I don't want to integrate them. Don't want to release them, so yeah, I'm gonna keep them where they are. But I do want to basically declare war upon these guys here, and if I look at these guys here, I want them to get a particular world to be ceded to them. Grekel. Where can I find it? There we go. That's a war score of 13, as you can see. I wanted to, of course, then also liberate maybe some of their worlds. So let's liberate here Ambor. Ambor, where can I find Ambor? Of course, in the next episode we really get started on this war. For the moment I'm just planning everything out. We'll then actually initiate it by basically issuing the orders for the war. But we're not actually going to go to war yet. So Grekel will be ceded to them. Sashtam. 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 Where is that? This one here. Looks like there's 2 worlds in there. Okay, that's a nice war score of 85. No. Why? Oh. Right, I was working on this, which is not working here, which is a pity. Come on, guys. Let me just do this. Let me just declare that war here upon these guys here. Declare war. We were building that up to have all the relevant components. Gonna have to redo it, it looks like. Alright, Digital Realm, Sashtam. We're basically going to liberate those worlds here. Then we had Ambor, which was further down. There we go, we're going to liberate. And of course our little friend here will get Grekel. That's the one. Alright, at least one of the selected demands is not proposable. This one here. Owned by Ghost Where, controlled by seated. Okay. So Grekel, I will also liberate Grekel then. If it has to be like that, then yeah, it has to be like that. So Grekel. Confirm.
We have declared war.
Cool. So I've just declared war on exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to basically go on with this war in the next episode. So we're going to call an end to today's episode. As you can see, it's paused at the moment. We're going to save away the game. And I sincerely hope you enjoyed today's episode. But let's see how things develop tomorrow. In the meantime, have a great day. Bye-bye.